in the 90s. And the international ones, no, we're quite open.
War is development in reverse. It's progress, but in reverse. Worldwide, 0.5% to 0.8% of GDP being lost. What does it mean for the more vulnerable countries in the world? It means 32 million people being pushed back into poverty. Being pushed back because very often these were countries that were just being lifted out of poverty in the last decades, that are now in a very brutal way being pushed back due to a combination of reasons. First of all, energy prices going up, energy shortages, food insecurity because of the fertilizer supply, which has been impacted in a very dramatic way. That was a missed opportunity. We ended third, but also other knock-off effects. Remittances going down drastically. I mean, remittances for the Asia-Pacific region, it's 100 billion a year, which used to go directly from family to family. That is very often disappearing these days, and then general slowdown of the economy. Very important to stipulate this. This is not a risk off. This is already happening now. Even if the war would stop tomorrow, those effects, you already have them, and they will be pushing back more than 30 million people into poverty.
I'm sorry.
The difficulty is that, you know, in food systems, you cannot decide when, for example, you plant. I mean, the planting season is now. It's in spring. If you do it now and you don't have access to fertilizers, you know that the productivity will be much lower in September, October, and November. You can't solve this, and so we know that the food insecurity will be at its peak level in a few months, and there is not that much that you can do about it.
I have others. I have Spanish jersey. I have Belgian jersey too.
It shows that things that take decades to build up, it takes 8 weeks of war to destroy it, and that we really see in just general prosperity that is being pushed back. We know that in many places of the world, people survive based on informal jobs, based on general progress of society, and all that is being put under pressure. We also should know that we have less capacity to intervene. So the needs are going up, and this crisis puts a shadow on what is already happening in Gaza. And Gaza put a shadow on what was going on in Ukraine and in Sudan and South Sudan and so on. So there's no lack of crisis in the world today, unfortunately.
We have some Belgian players who are, the goalkeeper of...
At the same time, the funding, the public funding for humanitarian and development organizations has been going down drastically, between 25 to 30%. That means that organizations such as mine, UNDP and others, we will need to, what we would politely call, prioritize. Let me give you the unpolite version. The unpolite version means that we will have to say to certain people, really sorry, but we can't help you. And that means that people who would be surviving on help will not have these and will be pushed in even greater vulnerability. I mean, if you have food insecurity, to the final bit.
You know what kind of days when we saw he put a German jersey, you know?